Alright. And we're back with more Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erd Tree. If you haven't already, consider liking and subscribing, and let's get this underway. Boop, boop, boop. Now, the real question is if I want to do this fight right now. Because he was absolutely beating my ass. Well, let's see if I can summon some people in there if it's going to keep doing that. Unable to summon stuff. Also, I'm almost certain that this boss is optional, which is undoubtedly going to leave, what's leaving signage to the minimum. Maybe we'll go back to the castle and keep checking out the castle, and we'll come back here later. Because I don't think I'm going to have much luck. Where is the bloody map point for this area? I don't see it anywhere. Normally you can spot it, so you have some idea where to go. Oh yeah, I can also go up here too, and I don't think I searched around this entire castle either. Don't I have a lot of souls or something in there too? Like 300? Nah, 300k is not. Somebody appraised my message, damn it. You're here! You put your mark down, you bastard. Put your mark down now. Do it. Do it. Bunch of bastards all looking for a mark, but not putting their own. Oh well, I'll help one person. Cause it's in the title. So I'll get killed by him at least once. Why not? Look at that. Bastards. Bastards, I say. What? Aw, wouldn't let me dodge. Bonk. Well, there we go. Didn't mislead with the title. I got killed by Midra. So, you know, that's the thing that happened. Keep wanting to call it Midier. That's not who they are. Alright. I'm gonna keep getting spanked by them if I try and face them, so I'm not really all too eager to keep doing that, because it's not gonna be fun, it's gonna be annoying. So... Manse Hall, second floor chamber, Midra's library. Which one would be the front door that I went in? Because I remember one of them had a grace, like, right by the first door. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Okay, now I gotta remember I have to be sneaky around those arseholes. Or I'm going to get spotted and killed. Why is that owl a ghost? Huh. No reason. Just killed it. Alright. I really like to put in these dead ends with nothing in them, eh? Especially in here. Well, like, there obviously has to be something around the corner. So I'm gonna have to pull those people out. The ones that aren't the weird chaos brain slug guys. There's 2 of them at least in there. Pull them out, kill them, and then go through there. Oh, these guys aren't even... I thought 2 of you were the friggin... Oh, well that makes it way easier. Bunch of dicks. So like, why would they put these guys in here if there's nothing here? That's so weird. Well, that's strange. Just put them in here hanging around and there's nothing in here. Fair enough. Hello, hello. Well, this is totally normal. Ugh, and they bleed too. Gross. So, there's no way I can get past them on that side. And I'm pretty sure I ran all the way along this on the way here and couldn't find a way up over to the higher area without having a horse. but I might be wrong, so I'm gonna take one last look. Oh, I'm loving it so far. Definitely parts that have pissed me off as in enemies and shit, but yeah, no, this is fucking great. Let's check and see if we can go up this way. I'm guessing there's nowhere we can get up. Because I'm pretty sure I remember trying. Yeah, no, I figured it would. Figured it would be. No, that's just gonna take me back to all of those other eyeball assholes. Well, who knows, because a lot of the bosses in this have been claimed to be super hard by people are ones that I just walk through, and then ones people are saying are easy are the ones that are giving me trouble, so. Like, I'm pretty sure I beat the Divine Beast on, like, first try. Midra, I fought him like 4 times or something last night, and then called it, and then I just fought him once right now, a minute ago, and then said fuck it. I just don't have the patience to die a bunch. I prefer to play and see new things rather than just keep dying to the same boss currently. Just started the stream. I don't need to be irritated. Can always go back and fight him later. Seems really weird. This here. Looks like there's supposed to be something behind there. I keep getting souls every so often while I'm here, and I'd like to know why. Okay, so to get up there, I have to go all the way around and back and then over and up. That is annoying. To be honest, I don't want to do it anymore. The only boss I've met so far that really fucking like pissed me off and irritated me while fighting them, and like just thinking about fighting them makes me not want to play on my alts to that point, is the fucking hippo. That shit was irritating. Mostly just due to the fact that it just never stops attacking you. Yeah, like trying to fight it on your own, even just getting a summon in to help you out for a quick second. You're like attacked for like a first like 6 minutes of the fucking fight before you can even get a second to summon something in. Like, shit's fucking annoying. And for whatever reason, I found it nearly impossible to dodge that stupid slam attack it does near the end of the fight. See, yeah, and Rolana took me, I think I got her on my first try, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was my second. Same thing with like the Divine Beast. I got him on my first, if not my second try. Like... I remember a bunch of people were mentioning that the black jail knight or whatever. Oh my god, he's so dangerous, all this shit, and they're talking about him and everything. I fought him on an alt that was only like level 115 or something. And I just walked right through him. He didn't even get to swing his sword at me. I was like, well, that was kind of disappointing. They were all just pumping it up to be like this challenging fight, and it's just fucking a joke. And also though, with the hippo, I was fighting him with like 3.2 million runes on me when I was doing it, so I didn't want to die to him, and it kept on stressing me out. And as soon as I went and spent all my runes, I went and unlocked the bell bearings. I spent all my runes on smithing stones and shit, and as soon as I spent all of that and had none of that, I won on my first attempt. So I'm chalking up most of my losses to him being the irritation of not wanting to lose all my runes while fighting him. Because it was genuinely my very first try after spending all my runes, and I absolutely destroyed him if I remember correctly. Thank God I let go of that one a little bit sooner. Yeah, he was definitely fun. Oh, whatever. Why did he get to swing first? What the hell was that shit, game? I was already mid-fucking swing. Wow, and it didn't even kill him. Holy fuck. Alright. There we go. Go back to something I know the timing of. No, this is my first playthrough here. Where is it? No, I'll go with Dung Eater. He did good last time. Yeah, damn, I'm gonna do all the bosses. The one thing I can't stand about what they changed, though, is how the summons are just so useless now. Their AI is just garbage. Like, they'll just stand there, and because an enemy's like 50 feet away from them, they just don't even respond. Like, I was fighting that Inquisitor on the way to Midra or whatever, to the Chaos Wastes, and I was fighting him, and he does that one summon where he calls in the rings underneath you, and you have to keep rolling or moving or whatever. Your summons just literally stop moving, stand there, and let every single one of them hit them, and then once the spell is done casting, then they just run in and try to fight him again. It's like, really? Like, fucking hell. Just, yeah, really fucking pathetic AI now. Like, I get them not wanting, you know, the summons to like play the game for you, but they just nerf their AI to the point where they're totally fucking useless in like 90% of the situations now. which is kind of annoying. And it was just unnecessary. Like, the summons are a solo thing. You don't need to balance it that heavy. You know what I mean? Like, they're not being used in PvP against people. Let players who want it to have a crutch. Like, it's not the end of the world. They're in the game. There's no point in making them useless. Like, they're a part of the game. It just... I don't know. If you're gonna make them so pointless that they're really not even worth using, then why even have them? Damn it, you bastard. Oh, rough. Oh yeah, this is, I'm supposed to fight that bastard in the hallway right here, and I didn't want to do it last time because I was still exploring. And I don't think I came down here either. I'm guessing this opens a shortcut. I'm assuming. All get wrecked. Kinda wish I'd come down here the first time. It would have just saved me some time right now. It's kind of annoying that these assholes are right here though, because that means I'm gonna have to fight like 4 of them to get back up here. If I rest right there. Which I should, because I'm hurting. Yeah, but they always have shit like that in every one of their games. Even Elden Ring had a rushed ending. Because they always intend to put more stuff and then run out of time. Like, I mean, I'm still pretty well certain that the Shadowlands or whatever in, like, leading to Miquella's Halig Tree or whatever in the original game was all supposed to be content with an area and everything like that. And then they ran out of time, so they just covered the whole thing in mist and then made a little bridge, basically, that you run across. Something about that area screamed that it was just an unfinished idea that they didn't have time for, so they were just like, Mistlands! But all of their games always have an area that's basically unfinished. Or feels like it's drastically unfinished. Oh, I should kill these little bastards. Haven't played anything better than it. Sense in wasting a flask on that shit. Make sure all of them are dead over here. See, personally, I found Bloodborne a bit too easy. It was really cool setup and everything, and the game itself was tons of fun, but it, like, every single boss, I just walked right fucking through him in that game. And I wasn't even good at shit like parrying and using, like, the gun counters and that kind of stuff. I was, like, honestly terrible at all of that. And I still walked through everything. Like, I have a bunch of, like, first tries on that game against bosses. the dumbass bullshit spinny fucking moves that everybody has, I'm not fucking around with any of these fucking characters that look different. Like, one thing I will say, one enemy that's absolute bullshit is the enemy at the very beginning of the DLC. When you first walk in, he's sitting up on the thing with the two, like, chakra discs or whatever. Yeah, fuck that. That thing is such bullshit. Like, doesn't matter, like, what weapon you're hitting him with, nothing staggers him, he just attacks through everything, spins like crazy, like... I mean, it is one of their best games by far. Next to Elden Ring, I'd say Bloodborne's their best fucking game, for sure. Dark Souls 3 close behind it, but... Oh wow, he's big. I'm very dead. Aw, wanted to climb onto it. Yeah, see, I fucking hated Sekiro. Game was way too fucking simple as far as mechanics and just everything else. The game was garbage as far as I'm concerned. Which is why it's so disappointing that FromSoft were the ones that made it. Because they're such a great developer, but that game was a massive miss as far as their typical formula. Like, no customization to play, like, barely any, you know, customization in weaponry or, like, way that you can approach a situation. The little customization towards that they did have, like, the arm arts or whatever, you could use, like, twice in a fight, and then you were out. And if you had to use them getting to the fight, then you just didn't have them in the fight at all. It's like, holy fuck, man. Go back to tink, 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 pressing the same button 19 times to deflect everything. Ugh. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just got boring fast. Coming from games like Dark Souls 3 and shit, where you've got all these different builds, different weapons, play styles, armor setups, customizations, like, that game was so fucking lackluster and just lacking in general. Yeah. I don't know what everybody sees in it. It looked cool, but... See, I like Dark Souls 2. I played both the original and the Scholars of the First Sin or whatever edition. Oh, it was a good game. People always talk about its story not making any sense and stuff like that. Like, all of the Dark Souls games, like, make all this sense to everybody and they all have that story down and know what's going on or something. It's like, fuck off. Like, if you don't like the bosses, sure, I'll give you that. Like, that Dark Souls game has the only game I do believe in the series that has a boss that I never beat. And that's the, what the hell's its name? It's like a shadow, something like an angel or whatever. It looks like it's from friggin' Diablo. Every other boss, I walked through that whole game and then I didn't get the platinum because of that stupid angel boss. You have to go through and fight in a cave with like a bunch of holes in the ground and shit that you fall into and die. You have to fight like 5 invaders, like NPC invaders, and then you have to fight the boss. And halfway through fighting the boss splits into 2 versions of itself. And you can't just skip the invaders to go into the boss, you have to fight them. So, like, it was just, yeah, that shit was a nightmare. You'd finally get through all the invaders, and you'd get to the boss, and you'd have half your shit gone, and then you'd go through the gate, and he would just fucking rinse you, and you'd have to do that shit all over again. And I was just like, nah, I'm done. I'm not doing that over again. Yeah, it sounds like you played the Scholar of the First Sin edition or whatever. Because the original version of the game had pretty good enemy placement and stuff. And then when they remastered it or whatever, and re-released it. Well, not remaster, but they like re-released it with the advanced edition or whatever, and it was not as good. They changed a bunch of stuff around. I will say they kind of did that a lot with enemies in this one too. Like every single room has an enemy that's waiting to ambush you. Like you walk into a doorway and there's a dude in the corner right there, so there's gonna be a guy right there. Like you come over here and there's a dude in that corner over there, so there's 100% gonna be a dude right in this corner right here. That bit's getting a little bit predictable and kind of tiresome, but see, I found Demon Souls 3 easy to play. That and Bloodborne 3 were both. But I also had a playthrough with that game where I beat the, what's it called, the Nameless King on my like first try or something like that. So, yeah, a lot of people spent like weeks on that dude. Yep. Just time spent. Oh. Yeah, it's the same. I beat him. I'm pretty sure it was like my first or second try. I beat him, if I remember correctly. Because then, like, everyone else I know who was playing the game had a really hard time with him. And I was trying to help them, but they kept on getting killed by him and shit. Same thing with Amygdala in Bloodborne. Got to Amygdala, just trounced the boss by myself. Nothing, no helper, nothing. Just absolutely wrecked it. So easy. Two of my friends come and try to fucking do it too. I'm helping them out with it. Holy fuck. It took us like a collective like 4 hours of straight playing to get the two of them through that fight. Like, it went from being like the easiest fight in the game in my own personal experience to just suddenly being just a nightmare fight. And it's like, my god, guys, get your shit together. But it was just driving me crazy, because yeah, it was so easy when I did it by myself, and then all of a sudden trying to help them get through it, and they just kept getting killed at the worst times. Yeah. Because it had that stupid move where it would jump straight up into the air and then land on somebody. So if it targeted one of them, and they weren't good at dodging, it just killed them. And it's like, great, that resets the fight. It all depends on the timing. If you're good at timing, at like dodging quick timing attacks, like the like without a lot of wind up, then you'll do fine at the fight. But if you're one of the people who prefers bosses like Mog, where they like track their moves and like hesitate and wind up before throwing it, then you're gonna have a really hard time on that boss. Because he doesn't really wind up for any of his shit. He kind of just throws all of his attacks. Yeah, Pontiff Sullivan was fun. You can tell that's what they went with the inspiration from for Pontiff Sullivan for what's it called, Rolana or whatever. Very similar. He was another boss I hated fighting, but I never really had that much trouble with him. At least not the first time I fought him. Anytime, like any subsequent playthroughs, I hated it. Oh, God, die right now. Thank you. Oh no, he was way more mental. There was also a lot more movement in his fight. Yeah, it goes all the way up to another floor, so we'll do that later. There's just ghost dudes trying to read in a library, and they just come in and whip the piss out of them. Not really, no. Can't say that I do. God damn it, there's so many of these stupid mesmer bastards here. I can't open this door. God damn it. Wait, it's not till yet. Nope, won't let me. Fuck. Oh! Man, he's just got a quick cast on that. Game? What was that? Wow, game. Fuck you too. Holy shit. No reason at all. Just unlocks on him right as my spell fires. That's... yeah, thanks. Fucking hell, man. And there's another one there. God damn it. Yeah, I gotta say... ooh. My least favorite enemy so far... if not that dude with the rings and the omen horns, or if it's not him who does all the spinning bullshit, then it's probably the first like omen guard that you meet in the very first castle, where he's patrolling in that courtyard right before you find the what's it called, Mesmer's invader. Where if you can go left or right, and you go right, you hit the invader. If you go left, you continue further in. Those guys, where they like spin and have those massive omen blades, and they just don't stop attacking, and you basically have no time to throw any attack back at them from melee, and it's just like cool. Like, so if I just don't have range or a big weapon to stagger them, it's just fuck you, I guess. Like, god damn it, man. They really fucking irritated me. So I just started cheesing them with the lightning bolt. That's when I started using that a lot more. I was just like, yeah, if so many of these enemies are just gonna be piss takes with like massive damage pools and tons of health, then I'll just use the lightning bolt. Yeah, exactly. And then even after you're dead, they're sitting there spinning on your fucking corpse, throwing like 3 kicks, and like Jesus fuck, I'm dead. Like, give it a rest already. Like, you needed like a third of those moves to kill me. Like, fucking hell. Ooh, the dueling shield. Yeah, I know. It's just like you die and then they just fucking kick the shit out of your body. It's like, okay, I mean, not necessary, but cool. Like, you could calm down for a second, game. Like, Jesus. And, like, it's extra annoying because there's really not many enemies that match up to that. At least as far as, like, level of aggressiveness and stuff. So, like, it's just weird that they're, like, right at the beginning of the game, those two. Oh my god. Yeah, or just like you can't dodge, I feel like, in some of the attacks. Like I'm sure like super fucking professional players can probably do it in their sleep, whatever. But like an average player, you basically just get overwhelmed by it and you can't dodge. There's no time to attack. You don't have like your only option is to essentially stagger him from a distance so he can't even do anything at all. And it's like when you make an enemy like that, it kind of defeats the purpose of the enemy. You know what I mean? Like it just it's like this is the only option you have for this, or you die. Like fun. I mean, when it comes to a play the game your own way, that kind of crap is annoying. My arm dextral. All right. Good old Mikola ripping himself apart. Oh, I'm always prepared to get fucked up. Especially right now. And there's another one of these knob heads. Jesus. This game is just not going to give me a fucking break, is it? Is there another thing in here that I missed? No, okay, there's just this one. Alright. So at least I'm not going to have to make a run from too far back if I fucking die. That's a big plus. Wait, can I get on that and jump across to over there? Well, it might be hard now because I'm stuck on this side, but... Ooh. Holy shit. I feel like I can go up there. Like it looks like it's a walkable surface at the top for sure. And it seems like it's angled perfectly to have me jump to there. It's just so hard to tell distances in this game. I don't know what it is about it, but like you'll look at something and you'll be like, I could totally make that jump. And then you jump and your guy's like 30 feet short. And it's like, nope, you could never make that jump. And you just fall to your death. Where's the little bastard who was trying to ambush me? He's like right here. There he is. I've also been frustrated to learn on enemy after enemy that the majority of them don't get staggered from whips in the DLC, which kind of sucks. Honestly, I don't know until I get frustrated or tired, but I mean, I streamed for like 5.5 hours or something last night. Uh-oh, 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 he snuck up on me. Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought it was one of the red guys. Thought I was in trouble. I guess he just decided the fight was over? That was weird. He turns and starts walking away. Shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, no, you didn't see me, buddy. You didn't see shit. Bam! Get wrecked, bitch. Lightning bolt. Whew. Well, at least his fireball seems to miss you every time if you're too close. Hey, got the helmet. Nice. Yeah, well, honestly, the mimics are all fucking useless. The summons are all useless now. They made their AI too fucking stupid. They just stand there and do nothing. Short of bosses like the hippo, where they can draw its attention away for even just a minute so that you could take a breather, they're really just completely fucking useless now. Which is really disappointing because they were such a cool facet of the game. And I will say another thing that I don't really doesn't really make sense to me is the upgrade system for this DLC. Like, I don't really have a problem with it, but it doesn't feel like you get any stronger when you use the things. Like, my one alt got almost halfway as far as this character has, and he's like level 114 or some shit, or 140 or something. He's made it almost as far as this guy, and didn't spend any of the blessings or the ash blessings. Like, I don't, yeah. Honestly, using the summons and shit, in my opinion, just makes the game harder now. Like, there are a few points where it works out for you, but they don't do what they're supposed to do. Like, not even close. Whoa, that was not there the last time I came through here. What the fuck is that shit? The hell did that come from? He was not here the last time. But yeah, they don't do what their intention was, to help and support the player. Like, they don't. They waste your time and your resources and then get killed. Like, and I can't tell you how many times too when you're fighting bosses now who have like beam attacks or like ranged attacks that cut through multiple enemies and stuff if they hit them. The summon will run while they're charging and roll right past you. Like every fucking time, I swear to God, they bring the attack straight towards you, especially if you're trying to heal. And it just, yeah, so annoying. Because, yeah, I love the summons. They were so much fun originally. And then, yeah, they just kind of took the piss right out of them. And, I mean, if they're not even going to do half as well as, like... Whoa. If they're not even going to do half as well as, like, an average player helping you, then what the fuck is the point? Like... About the only reason I resort to summons now is because sometimes the game's multiplayer just fucking refuses to let you summon someone and keeps doing that unable to summon bullshit. Like, they get tired of waiting. They nerfed them way back when everybody was bitching that the Mimic was too tough. And then they nerfed the Mimic, and then they went on and nerfed, like, basically all of them. And just like, oh, nice, and changed the AI. And it just, like, it was mostly, it seems to be the AI. Because before, you used to summon in something, anything, and it would almost immediately rush the boss. Didn't matter where you were in the room, how far away you were, if you were in a boss engagement and you summoned something, they fucking engaged and ran in and started taking the boss's attention. Now, they will fucking stand next to you. You get wrecked. They get wrecked by a ranged attack. They get up and they just stand there and look at the boss. So, like, unless you run in and are in melee range, your summons, in some cases, won't even engage the boss and fight them. It's just, like that's fucking dumb. I'm sorry, that is dumb. Like, my summon does not help me by standing next to me. He helps me by taking attention. Like, if he's not going to engage, he's not helping. Like, it's just, yeah, it's really annoying. Or, like, when I was fighting the Inquisitor, again, same fight, last night. There was one of the fights, I summoned in the, what's his name, Dung Eater, and I'm fighting the boss, and Dung Eater was just standing in the middle of the arena. Just watching. It's like, dude, like, fuck. Yeah, like, they make them play like real players who are, like, concerned about dying. And it's like, they're a fucking summoned entity I control. Get the fuck in the fight. Like... Yeah, it's just that's the one thing they've changed since I played, like, seriously, and I'm not a fan of that. Oh shit. Yeah, I was not really a fan of having an entire mechanic in the game designed to make it easier for people to play by themselves and then just nerfing the whole thing to the point where it's not even worth using. Like, and if the change would have been because of like PvP related stuff, again, I'd understood. But the summons aren't used in PvP. So like, why are they so concerned with the balancing, you know? Like, I get not wanting them to just fight the boss solo, like the Mimic used to be able to do with certain bosses. And, like, certain builds. Like, it would just play the game for you. I get not wanting that. But, like, making them so that they can't even do the most basic version of their job is fucking pointless. Like, why'd you put in all the effort to put them in the game? It just, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to lower this shit down. But yeah, like, I just personally don't understand why they made the change. Like, it's just, like, I get the weakening them up so that they don't just solo the boss for you, but that they didn't need to gut their entire usefulness. Yeah. Burn the tree that seals the path. Oh, that name too, that was quite a choice. I don't mind it, but it's a choice. Skidoo tree. That just, like, all I can think of every time I read that is Skadoosh from fucking Kung Fu Panda. And it just makes me laugh. And it takes, like, all of the intensity and, like, gravitas out of every situation as soon as they say Skidoo tree. It also makes me think of Skidder, which is just like, it always makes me laugh. Skidder tree. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was a choice. Definitely original, but yeah, it was a choice. Somewhere else in this keep. Find me. To challenge me to, there's no need for words. I haven't found this guy yet, but I've explored a bunch in the east. I don't remember where I found this. Fuck. Because I'm guessing it's east relative to the location where I found the note. Damn, that's what I get for not reading shit. When I find it. But, like, that's what I was saying, like, most shit destroys you in 2 hits, even if you have all of those skidoo fragments and shit. Like, I've got a good chunk of them. I'm at 8. Like, that's not small. And basically, most of the trash can still 2-shot me. And I've got 60 vigor, for fuck's sakes. Like, you know, like, and my guy still gets basically 2-shotted by most stuff. Like, there are a couple enemies that can still basically 1-shot me, even. And, like, I'm not even talking about bosses. I'm talking about just enemies. Like those guards walking around in the very first castle with the Divine Beast. With the big swords and shit. They basically hit you once, and that's pretty well your entire health bar. Like, that summon, the invading summon for Mesmer, the first one you fight there. He basically hits you once, there's like 60-70% of your health. Like, just, holy shit. And like, that's even with upgrades and stuff too. Like, that's, I don't understand. It apparently makes you tougher, but I haven't seen any kind of like visual change of any sort towards my strength. See, like, look at that. Fucking bats are almost killing me. Like, but I've got 8 levels of my skidoo tree. Like, oh my god, bat, will you fuck off? Like, look at that. Yep, dead. Like, look at that shit, man. They're like basic throwaway forgettable enemies. And they can do one hit and do like 80% of my health. Like, like, there's really wildly misbalanced damage across the enemies, but... Again, doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the game, it makes you wonder, like, why? Like... did I knock him off again? Oh, I did. Well, that worked out. Yep. Yeah, like, that was one of the things that I didn't like about, Sekiro. Was that if you didn't enjoy the blocking system, that was it. You didn't enjoy the game. You know what I mean? Like, if the deflection system where you had to, like, pink, 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 all anime style, the swords and whatnot, and keep tapping the button, if that wasn't fun to you, there was literally no other way to play the game. Like, dodging didn't work 95% of the time. Jumping only kind of worked sometimes in certain situations, so you either blocked or you lost. Like, it just, yeah, it was fucking annoying. And to me, pressing one button 1,000 times is just not fun. Like, if I had played Sekiro and it had been from a different developer, I would have liked it. But yeah, like, coming from the guys who made Dark Souls 3 and shit and Bloodborne and having all that customization and freedom and everything like that to play how you want, and then just going to that where you can't even change your guy's fucking outfit. It, like, fuck off. Cool, cool. Ultimately, Sekiro felt like it was just a test for mechanics, which it was, and I was right when I called that on its initial release. It was just a test to see how the jump and everything worked, and see how stealth worked, and see what works for a game like this, and what to keep and what not to keep. And what a surprise, now there's working stealth in Elden Ring. It's almost like they practiced it in another game. No, I can't break that. Wait a minute, why would I want to go down to that? Isn't that where I came from? Yeah, that is where I came from. What the fuck would I want to go down there? Lit differently. Oh shit. Oh my god. Such a bastard. Oh, it's gonna hit the chair. Yep. And his doesn't. Oh, it did hit something. Nice. Wait, where is he? Oh, there. Oh. Man, that is a really bad spell. Like, it does a lot of damage, but my god, does it ever miss a lot. Like, it just sails, like, straight over my head. Like it was trying to hit someone else behind me. I love how they always manage to work a giant-ass library into, like, every single one of their games, too. Amazing if true. Whoa, shit! No, 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 no! Whoa, for fuck's sakes! Wow, he is really on my ballsack, isn't he? Holy crap. J-Bus scared the shit out of me. Hey, I'm having pretty good luck on that. Although I always do tend to have pretty good luck on finding the armor and weapon drops off rare stuff. Oh my god, right now is just technically running around a library killing a bunch of nerds. Like... the little bastard is stabbed right over your head. Loving the design of this place. Oh, there's the Grace. Nice.
Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it slow. Take it slow.
Oh yeah,
Lord.
shit. Wasn't there supposed to be a place where I could have helped her
jungle.
fight that horn scent? Shit, I forgot. I didn't want to do it at the time because I hadn't found a Grace in a while.
Oh, I know. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
Should you have? Should you have? Ooh. Boot. The fuck is that? I like how there's so many new weapons. I haven't found a majority of them yet, but they're there, which is pretty cool. I keep feeling like some flying piece of shit's gonna come down and attack me here. Oh, they're way up there. Okay. Yay, a revered spirit ash that'll do nothing for me and make my spirit summon still useless. Woo! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Son of a bitch. Like, I feel like it wants me to jump out there, but there's nothing to do out there. And it doesn't look like it leads me anywhere I haven't been. Wait, I'm not gonna fight that prick on the stairs, am I? No, he's already dead. Yeah, I killed him. I didn't rest after that.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Sounds like it's her, like the Mesmer Knight talking about that stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's the bitch upstairs. Oh, come on! Yes! Wow, he didn't die? Oh my god, he landed down. Wow, alright. That's gonna make things difficult later. Oh no, never mind, he fell off. Spirit.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Ooh, that's cool. Neat new item. Alright. Grabbing a drink. Yeah, what do the grapes say? Never even checked that. An idol of the frenzied flame that is swollen from within.
Will I ever make sense of this
Material
jumble?
used for crafting items, exceedingly rare to find, marked with fingerprints where they were like, god damn, that's a gross eyeball. Scorpion liver, winter lantern 5. Any frenzy good materials for crafting items. Of the aging untouchable. On seeing these, the wise know to stay well clear of that place. Yeah, I'd like to know more about that thing. Those weird things with the bell head that are invulnerable. Hello, welcome back.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
There it is. God damn. This is the farthest I've made it through. I went down the other path that brought me into where the Chaos Wastes and Midra is, and then now I just came back and I've been fighting my way the opposite direction, basically.
jungle.
That's... I didn't even notice that these ones are different. They name the same thing. Why do they look different? That's weird. In between the jewel got the amber egg cradle. That's weird. I have other places I need to go on this character too, so if I do get bored of searching around here, I can always just go and do that instead. Now, was there anywhere I could even go up here? Hey, there's something down there I missed. Oh, there's the thing too. Alright, that helps. One thing about the loot that I wish they'd stop doing is marking the runes as a purple thing to loot that's actually, like, meaningful. Because normally, like, the purple loot tends to be good things more often than not, but then they randomly just throw in, like, items that you really don't give a fuck about as like a purple tinted item that makes you think it's good, and then you go grab it and again it's like a mushroom or some shit. Like, okay, but ultimately how does that help? Okay, I guess I can get over to somewhere else now. Over there, no, because I can't get up right there. So how does this help me? Like, unless there's a ladder in the middle that I'm just not seeing, I don't understand how this helps. Or arguably does anything. Oh, okay, I guess I can get all the way up there from right here. Yeah, I know, I rarely use crafting in literally any game I play. Unless there's some enemy that's super annoying and you can craft something that allows you to kind of nullify how irritating they are, I've got no time for it. I'll collect everything in the game that's needed for crafting. But using it, on the other hand, that's a different matter entirely. Oh, nice, a steak America. Now I can die freely and not have to care.
Make sense of this jumble.
Don't mind me, buddy. Well, hopefully he doesn't have too much health to just burn down with my lightning bolt until they're dead. But I'm guessing they're gonna get a mini boss health bar and I'm gonna get absolutely rinsed. And I don't have anything either. Better safe than sorry. Nice. I was hoping they wouldn't have super high health. They definitely have more than the other ones, but it should be enough to finish them before I run out. Oh, I was expecting him to dodge that. Ooh! Flame spear. Ooh, I get a new spear that I can throw at people with a different element attached to it. Change things up. Where are they? There they are. Remember the flame art affinity and the following skill. Flame spear, skill of Cood, captain of the Fire Knights. I really do like that about FromSoft and how they're not afraid of just naming people ridiculous sounding shit, because in real life some people are named ridiculous sounding shit. Like, it doesn't, you know, like, that's just, some people have stupid sounding names to other people, whereas in a lot of fantasy it feels like a lot of authors try to make every single character have a really cool and interesting and like their own main character type name. And, like, no one ever just has, like, dumb names. And I kind of like that. Good old Cood. Like, and the skidoo tree. Like, fucking hell. Oh, I like it. But at the same time, that would be honestly really funny. Like, if they put in a game, like, all the characters' names were like Alakash, like all this shit, and like super fanciful, and then all of a sudden they had some guy named Tom the Destroyer Knight, I would laugh my balls off at that. That would be great. It would probably end up being one of my favorite bosses. Like, like, it's just, you don't, shit you don't expect. I don't know. Skill of Captain of Fire Knights, ready weapon, thrusting attack, unleash a spear of flame straight ahead. Charge the attack to increase the damage dealt and distance traveled. Oh, you don't throw it, you thrust. Boo. I don't need to be closer to any of my enemies. God damn it. There's a stroke there for a second. Jesus. I don't need to be any closer to any of my enemies. They already have an easier time killing me as it is. Getting closer to me is just gonna make that worse. Yay, I got another fragment of the thing that doesn't make me any stronger. Woo! Yeah, wait, let's see. Yeah, see, all of my shit's still the same. I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, like, it doesn't matter how many of those, the skidoo tree fragments I use. Since I used the first one, I'm assuming the orange on my stats is implying the shadow bonus from those upgrades while in this world. No, I haven't done any of that yet. But, like, my numbers have been 471. The right armament 1 has been 471 since I got the very first skidoo tree upgrade, and it has not moved. I can only assume the orange means that that's the upgrade from the Shadowlands expansion. While you're here, you get that bonus. But why isn't it going up? Like, I don't understand. It feels like the upgrades aren't doing anything. Like, it does not feel like they're doing anything at all. And now I'm gonna get wrecked. Woo! And yeah, I've also been having a really difficult time summoning people in.
That tarnished, it seemeth.
Maybe.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Mm-hmm. That was a really long snake.
Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Nah, you can calm down, buddy. Your mama's dead. Or your dad, or whichever. I don't know who you... Oh, shit. Oh! Alright, that's the thing that happens. Yep.
With the grace of gold shall all death.
That's another thing they could honestly stand to do, too. Allow you to summon your summons outside of a fucking boss room. I'm so tired of having to find like 4 seconds in a fight where you get no time at all to summon in a like, let me call him right here. You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to do it in the fight? It's just... That crap is annoying. Let's see if anyone shows up. And unable to summon. There you go. Just like always. Unable to summon. Unable to summon. Unable to summon. Unable to summon. 7 summon signs pop up. Unable to summon 7 people. And again, I just wish summon signs were popping up more. Because, like, I refuse to believe that there's nobody within the range of my level range doing any of this content. I refuse to believe that. Like, 240 is not super high. Right arm, all depends on if I'm streaming or not. I have no idea when or if I'll be streaming at any given time, so... It kinda just happens when it happens. Then again, right when I turn it off, they fucking drop a sign. Little bastards, man. But yeah, I wish that they would take off the gatekeeping on helping people. Like, the weird only 2 signs pop up at a time, or like 3 signs will pop up when you know there's like 700 fucking people in the area all trying the boss. But for whatever reason you only see like 1 or 2 of the signs that are put down. Like, why? Show me every one. Like, just make it easier. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Like, unable to summon cooperator. Like, how fucking fast do I need to interact with the fucking thing to get, like, for fuck's sakes? You know, I only get to see 1 or 2 things, but apparently, like, 1,000,000 other people are also seeing those 2. So, like, it's like, fucking just put more signs on the ground. Like, yeah, there you go. He got it first, because it's only 1 fucking sign at a time. Like... I don't get this shit. Like, they put in such a cool co-op mechanic, and then they just fucking, like, grill it down so that you just can't even use it. Or, like I was saying the other night, you have to wait, like, 30 fucking minutes to get it to let you summon someone in. But then if I put down a sign, some asshole summons me in, and immediately summons in a second person, too. And has 0 trouble with it. And it's like, why the fuck do I get so much issues? Like, they're getting taken instantly as far as I can tell, because it doesn't reappear immediately, which means their sign's not there anymore. Like, I don't get it. It feels like they did something to, like, limit the amount of signs that you see. Because now I, like, never see more than 2, maybe 3 signs. Like, at a really busy area, I might get a 4th sign down at the same time. Like, this whole area should just be filled with signs. there's no reason not to. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I shouldn't have to go on to a site. Like, that's another thing too that they could stand to do, is put something in the game on like right here, this page. And then where it says on password on the right side, a little bracket blurb that says, if you're looking for help from other players, a recommended password is recommended password. And then the majority of players can use that multiplayer password and will find people and connect a lot faster and more straightforward without all the bullshit. You know what I mean? Or like a list of possible passwords to use. Instead of having to go to all these third-party things and find passwords, and then you just have to hope that people from those communities are you. Like, it just seems like they could have put a bit more thought into the co-op in general and making it easier to partake in. Like, because with your actual friends and using passwords, sure, it's easy enough to find people. But, like, I just want to play with people. I don't want to have to set up a fucking day to play with friends and everything to get... I just want to fucking have someone jump in, fight the fucking boss, and then go back to exploring on my own. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking aggravating. You gotta wait so goddamn long sometimes. Like... Because, like, there's players... And I know for a fact, if I put my sign down, I will be summoned within 30 seconds, I will be summoned. But I'm not finding anything. So, like, I'm within range to be summoned by other people within the level range, but apparently no one's in level range for me to summon them. Like, fucking Christ, man. Like, it seems like it's super easy for me to help other people, but to get help from randoms is almost fucking impossible to get a summon sign to work. There you go, being summoned. Wasn't even 30 seconds. Wow, wild how that works. And I bet you when I get summoned in, they summon in a second person or already have a second person summoned in. And I can't even get one person to load into my game. Like, they'll have a second one here anytime now. If they don't just decide to start, they'll have a second person summoned in no time. Because, yeah, I can't tell you how many times I'll... There you go. Like, what is that fucking bullshit? I can't get one to work. And this guy, like... Oh, there you go. It failed on him, too. Fantastic. Like... Because, yeah, that happened like 4 times last night while I was streaming. I'd try summoning people in for like 20 minutes, get nothing. Not a single one would work. And then I'll get summoned in. Immediately, they summon a second person, and then we'll go in and fight. It's like, fuck, man. Well, then let's fucking go, dude. I'm waiting on you. God damn it, he's got a lot of health. Oh, fuck. Well, he turned right in the middle of that attack. That was cool. Whoa! Those goddamn explosions at the end of his attacks, man. Yeah, it's gonna take some time getting used to his attacks. This is exactly the type of boss that I hate fighting, because all of his moves are delayed. He winds up and fucking, like, gets ready to attack instead of just attacking. Like, he lunges towards you with the spin and then lifts up into the air and then charges his spear and then lunges down, and that's what fucks me up real bad. Because I end up rolling because I think he's just gonna lunge, and then he's like, nope, wait in 4 seconds. And now I did. You already fucked up because you rolled too soon. Like, fucking... Oh. But yeah, those are always the bosses that I have the hardest time with. Getting used to Mog's fucking timing when I first fought him was a nightmare. because of those stupid long-winded swings where he just puts the weapon back and then sits there for like 5 seconds and then just suddenly brings it forward in like an instant. You're like, God, you bastard. I've rolled 4 times thinking you were already going to swing. Because, yeah, like, I don't even see, on almost every boss I've fought, unless you have another person summoned in, you literally, like, wow, thanks, game, because that's totally what I wanted to interact with, right? Now I'm not going to get it. And unable to summon. Fuck you, game. Get fucked. But yeah, you don't have enough time to even like summon your summons in for most of the bosses and this shit. Like, you walk through the door and the boss instantly engages you, and almost all of them have a move that makes them leap across the whole fucking map to immediately start attacking you. So like, you don't really have any time to ring your little ding 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 and sit there and wait the fucking like 4 seconds it takes for you to summon them in. Like, they really need to make it outside the boss door, like standing right here, you should be able to summon in summons. Just with any of the bosses, to be honest, that frustration's on all of them. Because like even the hippo, it's the same thing. You walk through the fucking door and it instantly lunges straight across the entire fucking arena and hits you. Like, I can't get 1 second to be able to call my shit in before you fucking lunge. Like, it's not like it's gonna make the fight easy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, at least let me fucking summon the helper in. Like, or just make me not able to summon them. Like, if you're gonna make it that hard to do it, just take them out of the fight altogether. Like, it's just irritating trying to summon them in, and the game's just designed to not let you, basically. Like, yeah. Again, still loving the game, but that they really just fucking neutered the summons to the point where they are literally just a wasted fucking mechanic. And then they even put in all these ashes to apparently make your spirit summons stronger. You can't even fucking summon them! Like, what the fuck does it matter if they're strong or not? Like, they can't even show up. You get one shot, and then you're dead. And you, like, oh, and then it shows up, and they walk around for a second, and then unsummon because you died. Oh, so helpful. Like, yeah, I don't know. They're really dropping the balls on summons. They're pretty well not even worth using anymore. One second. I'm gonna go put my dog in the other room. Alright, and I'm back. Fuck, man. Like, how fast do I need to summon a motherfucker? Like, and I'm just really against the idea of having to go to a third-party site like Facebook groups or anything like that to find, like, no. You have a mechanic in-game, make it work. Like, I shouldn't have to go to a third-party site and share passwords with people in order to get people to come fucking help. Like, that's fucking stupid. Or, like, if they're gonna do that, let us put down markers with passwords, like these things. Read message, need help with boss, blah blah blah, like, password. That'd be cool. Then you could see people's markers, see that they need help with a password, and you could write down the password and it immediately show up, and then you'd get it. Like, oh no, that's not bugged. If you use your for calling finger remedy, you can't summon the small summons ever. You can only summon real players when you're doing that. You have to turn it off, and then you can. It's actually a minor exploit when you're doing fights. If you go in with 2 players, and then they die, after they die, if you turn your for calling finger off, you can summon in your summons, and then continue on with you and your summons. That's how I ultimately beat Melania the first time. Somebody came in, and one guy came in and helped me, and then while he was helping me, he died when she was at about 50 or 40% through the second phase, and I summoned in my mimic, and then me and my mimic beat the shit out of her. And a lot of people don't know about that. Yeah, you just have to wait a couple seconds after they die, and once it says that they've returned to their world, you'll get the ability to turn off the for calling finger. And then once you do that, you can summon in your... Holy shit, they actually fucking worked. Now it's time to get killed almost immediately. Alright, you arseholes ready? Fuck, man. Hit him, guys. Hit him, guys. Thank you. I need to get my runes back. There. Exactly. Like, the game's got record numbers right now of sales, and... Oh, there we go. Gotta... No! Oh. He's not even at half yet. There we go. Getting this timing down a bit better. Nope, never mind. Still fucking it up. No! Well, that's me dead.
Stripped of the grace of gold, shall all be dead. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Fuck! Really wish Buddy hadn't gotten caught so early. Oh,